Hello, faithful FlossTube folk, and welcome to Leah's Cross Stitch channel. Leah's Cross Stitch Corner. Oh my god, Leah. Do you know what I was like, oh, that's gone so well. Nah, never does. So that was a FlossTube feature, and I'd like to thank Joe Inch for that. That was fantastic. If you would like to have your own FlossTube feature, please comment below. It has to be F words. It has to be safe for work, so no rude words. And it has to feature the word FlossTube in some capacity. I've got a list of them. Graham's is next, but if anybody else wants to get in, leave a comment and let me know. So this is FlossTube number 25. That's a huge milestone. I'm like a quarter of the way to 100. That's insane. And today it's magazine day. It wasn't going to be, but the world of cross stitching dropped through the door yesterday, so boom, life is good. So, couple of announcements before I get started. The first one is there will be no long form videos in December. Well, at least for Advent anyway. So I have two cross stitch Advent calendars, the Caterpillar Cross Stitch one and the Historical Sampler Company one. And every day at 7 PM a video will go live of me unboxing both of those. It'll be one video with two unboxings. So I was talking to Graham last night and I was like, should I still put out me proper videos? Should I still do that? Because I don't want them to get lost in the Advent. So essentially I'm doing FlossTube Advent. They won't be called FlossTubes though, because they're going to be 10 minutes max. Yeah, I'm going to rein myself in. And it's basically going to be 24 days of unboxing these Advent calendars. One video per day. And they're going to be filmed on the actual day itself and put up at 7 PM. So if you don't want to know what's in them, I will put spoiler warnings, but just don't watch them. I mean, please do, because I would like you to watch them so like other people watch them. But if you're not wanting to spoil it for yourself because you have one, hopefully by 7 PM you've opened yours. I'm going to open mine when I finish work at 3:30 and then get it filmed. I'm going to actually film it while I unbox it, so it's like a surprise. So you get a genuine reaction. So there will be no full videos between the 1st of December and the 24th of December. My next full-length video will be the Wednesday after Christmas. I don't know what day Christmas is. I think it might be a Saturday. I think Christmas is like a Saturday or a Sunday. Yeah, Christmas Eve is I don't know. It could be the Monday. I don't know. I should have probably said that. But the first Wednesday after Christmas Day, I'll have a long-form video up. It'll be my Christmas haul. And then I'll do proper full videos of the unboxings for anybody who wants to watch. So that's the plan. And I hope that's okay with everyone. I think 24 videos is a lot to do, even if they're only 10 minutes each. And I don't want any videos that I do that's like 20, 40 minutes. Yeah, I know, 20, 40, the jump. To actually get lost in the kerfuffle of me Advent unboxings. So stick with me. I hope that is okay. I'm doing it anyway. It'll give me a little bit of a break. It'll let me re-energise myself a little bit. Not that I need it, you know what I'm like. But I quite like the idea of doing this Advent unboxing every day, and I think that'll be a fantastic way to do it. So they'll go live 7 PM every single night. Yep, every night. 24 days of content from me. Wow. Aren't you guys so lucky? I have my guinea pig Christmas tree t-shirt on today because I am in the festive season. Summer has her jumper on. She's been down the post office and she got a gravy bone, and the Christmas tree's on. So today's video, it is the magazine show-offs. It's FlossTube number 25, and I've got one more important bit of information before I get stuck in. So Graham has decided to start cross stitching. He's been wanting to for ages, but you know, it just hasn't really worked out where we've had the opportunity to actually take the time for me to show him. But he started this week. And he's decided that his first project has got to be the Witchy Stitchers Chop and Maul. So I bought the 3 Witchy Stitcher ones ages ago. Well, I got the Chop and Maul and I got the Universal Monster Stitch Alongs way after that happened. And then I bought the Stephen King house just recently. And Graham's seen them and he's been like, they're what I'm going to stitch. If I ever stitch, I'm going to stitch them. And I've been like, okay. All right. So he wanted to learn to cross stitch on Monday. It must have been Monday. I assume it was Monday. Was it Sunday when we were watching the Nuffle? I'm not sure. the days just blend into one another. November has been so long. But anyway, don't get distracted, Leah. So I showed him how to cross stitch. He did a little bit of one that I'd been working on, a little tiny hobbycraft one, and he's like, right, get me sorted out so I can do this witchy stitcher one. So thankfully I'd already had that all kitted up. I had the fabric, I had all the threads, everything. So I got him set up. He's got his own Q-snap, he's got his own project bag, he's got his own tin with all the little bits and pieces in, needle threaders, needles, scissors, highlighters, the whole shebang. And he started cross stitching and he really enjoys it. I mean, he decided that to go big or go home. My first few projects were tiny projects, and he's now making me feel wholly, I don't know what word I was going to use there, but like he's gone for a big project for his first one. It's going to be like 15 inches by 15 inches, which is quite big for a first time project. And now I'm like, well, now I want to do a big project. So stay tuned, because I am going to start a Bella Filipina mermaid at some point, inspired by Katkin and Lee, because she's doing one herself. So I decided I quite like how hers looks. So I was like, that's going to be my New Year start. I'm going to get all my decks cleared, finish all my projects, and then crack on with some new stuff, including a nice big project. So yeah, Graham started cross-stitching under my tutelage. I think I said that right. And he's really enjoying it. So stay tuned. You never know, he could feature on a FlossTube. He could start his own FlossTube channel. We could be rivals. That's less likely. But I will, when I do whip parades, I will show his off so you can see how he's doing. He may not want to do it himself. He might pop in and say hello, but otherwise I'll show it for him. I'm watching him like a proud mum. Like I watch him stitch and I'm like, I get like proper giddy about it. My friend Casey has also started cross stitching as well. So like I'm responsible for 2 more cross stitches in the world. Thank you. So you're welcome. You're welcome, world. Anyway, let's get into it now that I've explained everything. Hi, pack it in. Summer. Hey, lie down. Good girl. Why do I get sniffy? Do you know what? It's freezing outside. We've been down the post office. It is freezing outside today. It's frosty as anything. I had to put my big walking boots on just to go to the post office so I didn't fall over. So this is FlossTube 25. We are a quarter of the way to 100, which is wild. And it is magazine time. So let's dive into it. So this month's cross stitcher is this bad boy here. It is out in the shops. I believe it's the 30th. I don't know what date it is today, see. But it comes out on the 30th of November. I'm just working because I got paid on Friday, which was the 24th. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Tomorrow? It comes out tomorrow, I think. So this is the cross stitcher. This is issue 404 for January 2024. The free gift is this little Christmas envelope kit. It's quite cute. I'll probably not stitch it, but it's quite cute. So I'm allowed to say that. It's cute. Quite like that. And this is the magazine itself. And let's just get in and see what designs there are, shall we? So that's obviously the free kit. I do like that one. Get a fox next time. I think they've done one similar with a fox in. It rings a bell. I feel like there is another one that they've done with a fox. That could be wrong. On the out there page this time, they're talking about Cotton Clara Crafts, I believe it's called. Cotton Clara, I guess. Little mini cross stitches. They're quite cute. Quite like them. And then Sally's Featured from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. Firm favourites, just in case anybody wants to get it for that. The house this time, now, there's only one more house left. So the next issue will have the last house. And bizarrely, they've done it where like that middle house is the last one. I assume that's to like commemorate the houses, to be fair, rather than an actual house. So that's Canterbury, and that is a really nice festive snowy kind of house. And as I said, this is designed by Amanda Butler. Apparently that little bad boy will take 15 hours. So if you do 15 hours times by 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 by 14, That's a lot of hours. Did anybody think I was going to just magically pull a number out of myself there? Not a chance. I used to be good at maths. Not so much anymore. Next up is this little calendar sampler. So this is January, and you can do one each month. It looks like they're going to release one each month. Designed by Emma Congdon, who has done a couple of samplers for Cross Stitcher. And I quite like it. It's a bit basic. Like I say, I'm often like, I want something more of a challenge. I want something big. So we'll see. And I don't want to show the pattern, but there's the position for it. And they actually do have I believe they've got a calendar that you can actually download to put on it. Ah, here we go. Like that. So you can go and download it from their website, which is pretty cool, I think. The next thing, I really like this, and I think this is a really good idea because you put it in the tray like they've done it, and you could realistically put your cross-stitch bits in it. So I'll show you the full page because it's a big one. So there is that. I quite like it, like I say. I'd have to kind of like spray something to make sure it doesn't get mucky. Me and mucky, honestly. I don't like my cross stitches to get dirty. But I do, like I say, I quite like it. You can put all your cross stitch bits in there and like keep them all separated. This is designed by Susan Bates. It's nice and festive. 45 hours. Wowzers. Next we have these lovely cards. I don't cross stitch many cards, but I do like them. I like the giraffe. We were watching The Last of Us, and there was a giraffe. I don't know if it was a fake giraffe or like a CGI giraffe or a real giraffe, but it was a giraffe and it was cute. And Ellie was feeding it and it was cute. I do like them. I'll just show them a little bit more so you can see them. The light is not great. I apologise. It's winter and the light just kind of shines off of everything. It's just chaotic. These were designed by Jane Prutten. Not really too sure on that one. I quite like them. I think they're cute. If I was to stitch more cards, I would. But I don't stitch a lot of cards personally. I wish I did. Next up, now this is something I think I might actually do. So this is like an Italian gardens. A winter nut garden, it's called, it says. And I think I will have to do this. So I don't know how much of the engagement story I told everyone. Yeah, I'm engaged. I don't know if I've mentioned it. Has anybody mentioned it? Have I shown the ring off? Tan? There's the ring. So we went to some Italian gardens in Scarborough. I'm assuming I told the story. Makes sense that I would. And that's where Graham proposed. And this just like, the minute I saw it, I was like, I'm going to have to stitch that as a reminder. I wanted something to say like, we're engaged kind of thing. I think this sampler is it. I think that's what I want to do. Because I can leave off that bird and like put our names and put when we're engaged. So I'm going to have to kit that up to stitch that because as soon as I saw it, I was like, that reminds me of our engagement. And that's exactly what I was looking for. I didn't know what I was looking for until I saw it. And that's it. So I am going to get that one kitted up because I will be starting that in the new year to stitch. I love that. I think it's stunning. It was designed by Maria Diaz. And like I say, granted it wasn't a winter garden when we were there. Obviously, it was autumn. But I don't know, it speaks to me. You know when something just jumps out at you and you're like, oh, I've got to stitch that. That did that to me and I was like, that is our anniversary. Excuse me, that was our engagement and it reminds me, and every time I look at it, I'll be able to be like, oh yeah, we got engaged. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that kitted up as soon as I can because I like it. It's going to take 53 hours and it's going to be 53 very delightful hours. It's going to be amazing. So stay tuned because I'll be starting that in the new year. Like I say, going to clear the decks, get everything finished that I can get finished. The only one I'm not going to finish is my Halloween one, Trick or Treat, because it's not Halloween and I can't stitch Halloween in winter. It's weird. I've got a round robin thing that I'm doing. And basically you get 4 designs. You get a pattern that's got 4 designs, 60 by 60. You stitch part 1, you send it on to somebody else, they stitch part 2. Send it on to somebody else, they stitch part 3. Send it on to somebody else, they stitch part 4. And I've got this fabulous Halloween Ada to do it on. And I've got the pattern. I know exactly what I want to do. It's a Doreen Jones pattern. But I can't bring myself to start it because it's winter and it's not Halloween now. I need to get cracking because it's meant to be posted off in January. So I need to sort my life out and stop procrastinating with it and just get on with it. Or I need to change what I want to do. But if I'm going to change what I'm going to do, I need to figure it out ASAP. The life I lead. Next up is this Christmas tree skirt. I don't really understand what a Christmas tree skirt is, to be fair, but I'm assuming that that's what this actually is. Now, we have our little tree here, so we don't have need for a skirt for it. Oh, it's a Christmas tree pot cover, excuse me. So this was designed by Amanda Butler. Here's a better picture of it. It's actually really cute. Just inspecting the stitching. Graham's stitching, by the way, is really, really neat. It's better than mine because obviously I could tell them all the tips and tricks. I do quite like that, actually. But we don't get real Christmas trees in this house. I wouldn't want to see it die. I'm all over the place a little bit, aren't I? The next one, not a fan, I'm not gonna lie, is this bag. It's like a Chanel kind of bag, you know, them interlocking C's. Designed by Doreen Jones. I like the effect of it, but it's very plain. I don't like it. It's not for me, unfortunately. But hey, somebody else might love it. And if somebody stitches it, it probably will look quite nice. I just don't like it. I mean, this is what you come here for, right? Honest opinions. Oh, I'm itchy. Do you know what? I've got these, like, marks on my arm. I had them here. Oh, I've still got them. Like, where I've been bitten or something. And then I've got some on this arm as well. And I don't know what it is. Graham hasn't been bitten, so it can't be something within the house. But, like, why would somebody be biting me specifically? What have I done? I don't know. The letter library this month is this lovely owl library. I do like that. I love owls. They look strange, the ones. Like, this one looks cool because it's got these little bushy eyebrows, but that one just looks a bit demented. Which, let's be honest, that would be perfect for me, wouldn't it, really? I like that. Let me see who's designed it. Fiona Crouch. I really do like that one. It's really nice. I keep catching myself as I'm flipping the page, and it catches me eye at the bottom of the camera, and I'm like, what's that? It's just me being chaotic, really. Now, this next one, they've got a gift wrap collection. So it's like gift tags and other bits and bobsies. Primarily gift tags. I did make some gift tags a few years ago, actually. It was a free gift from Cross Stitcher, I'm pretty sure. And they were like little keepsakes. So I did one for my mum, I did one for Claudette, I did one for Jackie, I did one for Summer, I did one for Graham. And I think I've got some of them still in the drawer, so I like this one. This one's very sweet. It's like a box, like you can put your tinsel and stuff in, but like it's got the doggy on the front. It's just lovely. Excuse me, I kind of lost my voice a little bit there. I know, sometimes I bet you're all, shut up, Leah. She talks a lot. There we go. By the way, I just like to give random tidbits while I'm like doing these things. I did that interview 2 weeks ago today. I went out and did the interview. Haven't heard a word back. Not a dicky bird. So I'm assuming I didn't get it. And I also think it's really... disrespectful's too harsh a term. But the lady who interviewed me said it would be end of the week. Potentially into like last week. But to not even let me know via email, via text message, via phone that it's a delayed process is a bit rude. I do find it a bit rude personally. You know, she said I would find out either way. She said if she interviewed all the candidates the week I interviewed and she wasn't happy that they would fit into the team, she'd have to look further afield. So like it kind of tells me I didn't get the job, which is fine. I've just dropped my hours at work, so I only do 24 hours at work now, which is a lot better and a lot easier for me. So I probably wasn't going to take it, having to go back up to full time. But, you know, the company says they're all like about the family business and stuff like that. So it's a bit rude. It's a bit rude. Next up is this cute little tin. So this is a whole thing now. These tins. This is designed by Fiona Crouch. It's like a nativity scene. I quite like it. I'm just looking. Yeah, I haven't like looked into that one enough, so you can't really see the bottom of it, because it looks like it cuts off, but it doesn't. It is a full design. I was just checking. Dewey and Jones started this little trend off with something that was in cross stitching not that long ago. There we go. There's a flat lay of it. I quite like them. I think they're sweet. I wouldn't necessarily do this one, but I do quite like the tins. I do think they're pretty good, actually. And did I say who designed it? I think I did, but I'll go and tell you again. Fiona Crouch. Next is the final part of this Create a Classic Christmas Town. I adore this. Now, this is the kind of big project I'm talking about, but I do think it's probably a bit too big. You know, like, look at it. Just look at it. It is stunning. But, oh my god, it would take so long. And, you know, if I'm already off doing Halloween ones, and it's only November, what it's going to be like when winter goes, and I'll not touch it. But I could see, like, it being, like, one of them you come back to every Christmas to add a little bit more to. Maybe. I'm going to think about it. I am going to think about it. The Ready Set Stitch this month is these three little bad boys here. I don't really do much with them. I quite like the idea to see what other people come up with, but there's not a lot to them, to be honest. And they have part 1 of the new stitch along here. It's a mandala stitch along that says you are enough. This is going to be the new stitch along for the year. Excuse me. Designed by Amanda Butler. She's getting some canny work from cross stitcher, isn't she? There's the full key for the entire thing. And that's part 1. And it's going to be right in the middle there. It looks like they're going to be making a cushion, potentially. It looks like a cushion to me. I like a good positive affirmation. I have lots up here. Jess at Geeky Stitching Company does some amazing ones. So does Maisie at Cozy Stitching Company. She's a brand new cross stitch company. And she has some lovely positive affirmations as well. I've bought a couple of her kits, they're over there. I am going to do a feature on the best independent designers, that are the ones you need to keep your eye on or whatever, off the back of Maisie starting her business, because I want to give her a shout out. It's not sponsored or anything. It is just, you know, I like to get it out there that there's companies starting up that are small, independent, you know, 1 or 2 people kind of businesses, and they're the ones you should be supporting, in my opinion. And that's it. We're done. There's the preview for next month. I'll be doing that. I love that so much. I don't know who's designed it. I don't know if it says, it doesn't normally. But stunning. It's stunning. Yeah. Look at that. I know, I am definitely the type, right, who gets this month, sees the preview for next month, is like, oh my god, that looks amazing. Oh my god. And then just go like, and just hide that one away kind of thing. Like, well, off you go. I was going to do it the first time, and I was like, no, I'll keep hold of it. And I was like, do you know what? Screw it. Live action. Live action. I am chaotic today. So that was the cross stitcher for this month. I didn't mean to throw it away. I will pick it up. I don't know if you can hear the chair creaking. It's the chair. I am not doing anything with my body. It is the chair. So, bless her. Are you alright, Summer? Are you okay? Let's get into the world of cross stitching. So their free gift this month is this little booklet. I couldn't think of it. Pamphlet booklet, 28 designs in. It's basically just a chat. I went to say pattern, but I don't know why it came out chatting. I don't know. I quite like it. I've got a couple of these, to be fair. I don't really do anything with them, but they're quite nice. They're quite sweet. I'll just show you the first page just so you can see what they are. There we go. So the world of cross stitching is this issue here. It's out tomorrow, again, like I say, and it is issue 341, January 2024. So they've actually caught up with each other now, and they're both January 2024. That's what we like. So let's dive in. So first thing, there's a new editor. The other editor has left. I'm going to get the magazine out so I could actually say what she was called, but I can't remember now. Never mind. And now Vicky is the new editor of the World of Cross Stitching. I could do that, you know. I'm sure a lot more goes into it than just, you know, making a pretty magazine and choosing what goes in. But I could do that. So, World of Cross Stitching, give me a call. This is this month's Fairy Tales. It's like a little New Year one kind of thing. Like Monty Mouse is celebrating New Year with these bagpipes. I do like it. It's very cute. Ah yes, it was to celebrate the New Year. I was right. Anyway, I was right. The big main one this month is that one. I have a feeling this will appeal to my friend Jen at Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole. She does like her fantasy creatures. I assume she would love this one. I would not stitch this. It's on black fabric. It's white on black fabric. Not a chance. I do like it though. I think it's really pretty. It's designed by Anne Stokes Art. And I assume it's been charted from the... I assume World of Cross Stitchers have charted it themselves. It's a Celtic unicorn. I say Celtic because of the football team, but I know when it's like this kind of CELTIC, it's Celtic. I think. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But it's nice. I like the look of it. It looks really good, but it's not for me. Next up, this is designed by Lisa Reeks. Again, I don't know how the word read, so Reeks. It must be Reeks, logically speaking. This fox, bit too monochromatic for me. Does that make sense? Excuse me. So it's all one colour. So, like, it's all like one colour with a second colour in. It's really lovely. It's really clever how she's done it, but it's not for me, to be fair. I would get so bored doing the same colour over and over again. But it is a really nice effect. I do really like the effect. And it looks like there is a matching hair for that one. So, like the rabbit, like a rabbit kind of creature. Next up are these hats, like you can design on hats and scarves and things. I do have something that I want to stitch onto a project bag. Not a project bag, a pouch. I just keep putting it off because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to pin the waist canvas on so it stays. I don't know how to make sure it's centered. It stresses me out too much. So I just haven't done it. These are designed by Perry Abdul Hadi, and it's basically just some pretty flowers. There's just a lot of flowery designs. Probably my favourite design from the World of Cross Stitching this month, because it's only this one I think I would probably stitch, is part one of the new Stitch Along. So this is designed by Jareen Jones. I love the pastel colours. I love everything about it. The cake one was a bit too bright for my liking, but I do love this to potentially like hang in a craft room if I ever have a craft room. So part one, I'll show you, is just that bit there. And I really think I could see myself kitting this one up to do as well. So that at some point, if I ever have a craft room, it would hang Pride of Place in there. Obviously, this goes, I'm just wondering if it says 12 issues, I assume, from here. 11 issues from here. So, yeah. It looks like it's going to be a really good one. And, you know, the issue sometimes with a stitch along is you don't always know what it's going to look like. So you're kind of taking that punt of, like, am I going to like the design? Am I going to like the colours? Am I going to like the style that it's done in? Lakeside Needlecraft have a new Christmas one, and I didn't get it because I wasn't sure how it looks. And now that I've seen it, it's kind of like out of focus. It's like it needs backstitch on it. Some people love the design, but I look at it and it like makes my eyes go funny because of how it looks. So I'm glad I didn't go for it. I would have been like selling it if I'd got it. But like, that's the perils of a stitch along sometimes. Caterpillar Cross Stitch have a new fantasy one coming out in January. You can buy it from, I believe, first week of December. I think it's the first week of December it like goes live. I'll be getting it. I haven't done the Christmas one, but I am going to get it. I love mythical creatures. It reminds me of Spyro the Dragon, which I love. So, anyway, I got distracted. Next up is I can't say it. A Winterful Life. That is just spit it out there. So it's 35 Fair Isle ideas, so you know, like the Fair Isle patterns. It's just 35. I love the little Yorkie with his little hat on, with his little jumper on, sorry. We started watching, we don't watch all of it, but after we finished our tea and our episode of Cheers is finished, we put the Dogs Behaving Very Badly on with Graham Hall, the dog father. It's so much fun. There was a Sprocker on last night, a little puppy Sprocker, and apparently that's exactly what Summer was like tearing the place up, running around, causing chaos. And obviously, I didn't get to meet Summer then. I've only known Summer since me and Graham started going out, so I've only known her like 3 and a bit years now. But like, it was so funny, and he's so good with them. Like, without being rude, the answer to your dog's problems is very obvious. Give it some discipline. It just needs a bit of discipline and a bit of firmness. It needs to know who the boss is. Summer knows our dad is our boss. Now, that she doesn't ever get wrong. She doesn't really, but like she knows if she goes too far, that she'll get a telling off. But like she knows exactly how far she can pull it. She pinches his shoes, she pinches socks. She's such a tinker, but she's so funny with it. And that Sprocker on the telly was last night. We are hopefully going to be getting a puppy within the next year or so. I'm interested to see the dynamic. So we shall see, shall we? It's going to be crazy. But I do like these designs. I love the Fair Isle style. I love that, like, I didn't know it was called Fair Isle. I didn't know, like, that's what it was. Summer has a couple of jumpers like it. Graham has some jogging bottoms like it. I really like it. This one, I'm gonna be unpopular here in a minute. So this is from Emma Congdon's new book. I'll tell you what it's called in a second. And it says, I'm a normal cat lady, you're a crazy people person. And the book is called Cross Stitch with Catitude, designed by Emma Congdon. And unpopular opinion, why is it just cats? I like cats. Summer likes Pedro, who lives next door. We've got cats either side now, so we had no cats. And now we have Pedro on that side. And we have somebody, quite a rude cat. It's like Summer, it's like a snobby cat. It doesn't ever say hello, it just kind of sits and judges like the whole time. Where Pedro he tries to get in it, he get in the house. Like literally, if the mailman knocks and Pedro's out, he's like, can I come in? I'm going to come in anyway. He's such a tinker. But why? I don't understand why Emma's done a book that is just for cat people. You've just polarised half of the animal population, because why? I would have done this one if she had a variation where it was dog rather than cat. So I must admit, when this book was announced, I was very disappointed. I wouldn't stitch anything catty because we don't have any cats. And that's no offence to cats. But like, it was a bit strange to me that it wasn't like an animal one where it was like half dog, half cat. There's my unpopular opinion. That's all I'll say. I am going to do a cross-stitch unpopular opinion video at some point. It was what I was going to do this week and do the magazines next week, because I didn't think I'd get the world of cross-stitching in time, but I did. So this is the one you're getting, and cross-stitch unpopular opinions will wait until next year now. That's crazy to say. It's going to be a bit of fun. I hope nobody takes any of my unpopular opinions seriously, because it is just going to be a barrel of laughs. Next up, I love this. This is designed by Emma Horan. Emma Louise Cross Stitch, I think is what she's actually called. Emma Louise Art Stitch. My apologies. And this is the new one they're featuring for her. I'll just show it off. I quite like that. They have one in from a few episodes ago. Episodes? What am I talking about? There was one in a few issues ago, and I am going to kit that one up to do, because I do really love that one. It was like a silhouetted one. I do love that one. I've probably shown it off in few videos back. I don't know why I keep saying episodes. I did it before, and you know, I don't rewatch my videos unless Graham's watching it, so I'll watch it with him if I'm on dinner, because I don't like to hear and pick up on the stupid things I say where I'm like, Leah, why did you say that? And episodes is one of them. It's one of them. And breathe. Next up, my absolute favourite people, Joanne and Suzanne from Historical Sampler Company, have done a design for this. Trust the Magic of New Beginnings 2024. And do you know what? I want to do some things next year that is going to be a bit of a leap of faith. I want to start my own website, for example, selling cross-stitch supplies and hopefully some patterns. If I can get over that, like, nerve-wracking dread of the patterns are dreadful, why am I doing it? So one of the reasons I wanted to drop my hours was to do that. So I am going to kind of put a bit of faith in myself and in the cross-stitch community to enjoy what I've got. And I am going to try to start a website to start selling things to bring in a little bit extra income. So we'll see. So I love Joanne and Suzanne and love Historical Sampler Company. They have been in the world of cross-stitching before, because I was like, oh, I've never seen them in here before. But they have. And I like this. I probably may not do it on that fabric. What colour is it? Black. I won't do it on that fabric. I might do it on some dark grey sparkly even weave, but I think I might stitch that actually. I do like it. I love Historical Sampler Company. I'm ready to open the cross stitch advent, and I'm very excited to get my presents for Christmas. It's going to be heavily Historical Sampler, I think. Not that I know anything about it. So I think I might do that. I got like I say, I got a kit from Cozy Stitching Company that says follow your dreams. And my dream is to try and make cross-stitch a business for me and for Graham, for our family, so that we don't have to do menial minimum wage jobs. You know, neither of us like our jobs particularly. Call centre is a hard work it's a hard job if you've ever done it. So he's going to maybe help try design some patterns. I'm going to do some. I'm going to try and get a website where I sell a bunch of things. Threads, hoops. I'm thinking of doing it where I do an offer where you can get stuff kitted up. So say you see a pattern, I'll offer to kit it up for you and send you everything you need to do it. I'm going to ask some wonderful people if they'll let me sell their stuff in my shop. I hope they'll say yes. Ooh, did you hear me stomach there? Ooh, I'm starving. Oh, it's nearly dinner time. Graham's on an 11:08 today, so it throws the schedule completely out of whack. But yeah, that's the plan. That's my plan for the new year. Sorry, I'm looking at these. They've got these 4 fab finds. I'm just wondering who that needle minder comes from. Hawthorne Handmade. I've never heard of them. Oh, but look at that. Excuse me, apologies. £20 for a mug. I was like, oh, I love that. And then I saw the price. I was like, what? What? I will pay what things are worth, by the way. I'm not tied in the slightest. But £20 for a mug? What? This is basically just like their best buys. They're just things they're recommending. I don't know why they're getting that. I think Caterpillar did actually release it. Apologies. The 3D ABC project, like it's almost like the little library, I guess, is this bold and colourful time to play. I like it. I probably wouldn't stitch it, but it is like a very like 80s kind of style, and I do like the bold, bright colours. I love brights. Designed by Doreen Jones. I really like it. They look class. Next up is some cards from Jenny Barton. I like the hot air balloon. Like I say, I don't stitch many cards. I don't have many occasions. Like, I don't know that many people who have like graduations or get new jobs or whatever. You know, I've got a very small circle. It's a very small circle, and it's fine by me. You know, it's chaos otherwise. Ooh, I quite like them. Here is the preview for next month. Do you know what? That's me all over, isn't it? We're getting another Smurf design. I quite like them. They're cute. Oh, I love them. I'm happiest when I'm with you. That's me when I'm with Graham. And Graham with him when he's with me. I hope. A new Maloka Designs cow. A cute hodgehog? Lord. Hedgehog card. I like that Smurf design as well. And I think that's it. Bear with me. Yeah, that's it. So last month I mentioned that World of Cross Stitching had an online bit. They've taken it out. Was it because I complained? I doubt it. The magazine has been ready like in a long time. But they've taken it out now. So now I'll never be featured. Such is life. Such is the life. Hey lad, that's it. We're done. Do you want to come here? Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Right. Howie. Come on. Come say bye. We have this kerfuffle every week, don't we? Come on. Yeah. Ah, no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Summer. Summer. Come here. Are you alright? Summer. Summer, are you okay? Come here. Come here. Are you alright? Come here. What a girl. Hey. Come on. Come here. Come on. Right. How are you? How are you? Come on. Come on. Come on. I can't lift her over. Come on. Come here. Come here. Right. How are you? How are you? Come on. How are you? How are you? Come on. Come on. The chaos. The utter chaos of it. She's such a tinker. Fine. Fine. So, that's it for FlossTube number 25. I hope you don't mind the little bit of summer content. It makes Graham laugh. And it is honestly so funny. I love to capture summer on video in any way possible because she's just so funny. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, please do. I reply to all my comments. I love comments. Please subscribe, turn your notifications on. I put videos up every Wednesday at 7 p.m. apart from December 1st to December 24th when I'll be doing my cross stitch unboxing of the advent calendars. Please don't forget. Please also don't abandon me. My videos will be back to normal after 3 weeks. So please don't leave me. I've gone over 350 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. I've had like 400 views on my past 2 videos. Just honestly, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. The cross stitch, the Floss Tubers I'll be watching this week, in case anybody's wondering. Cross Stitch the Globe have a new Floss Tube extra up about words cross stitches use. Excuse me, I am very excited. Because I'm just going to basically, they're just going to tell me about myself. I'm so excited to go and watch it. So that'll be one I'm going to watch shortly. I will be catching up on Catkin and Lily. I started one of her videos last week. I don't know which one. It was one of her most recent ones. I don't know how often she puts them up, so it might just be the most recent one that's just gone up. I started watching it last week. I got halfway through before Graham finished work. I'm really enjoying it. She's the one who's inspired me to start a mermaid. Can't wait. And is there anybody else I'll be catching up on this week? I know there's a couple of new Floss Tubers, so I might give them a quick watch actually, depending on how much time I've got. Man United play later, so I'll be watching that. Lord help me. So yeah, go and watch Cross Stitch the Globe. Go and check out Catkin and Lily. My friend Tan on the monogamous cross stitcher. That's a really hard word to say. Amy at Nifty Stitch. She hasn't posted in a while because she has been very busy having a baby, but her back videos are fantastic to watch, so go and watch them. And Jen at Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole is another one that you need to go and watch. I love her content. She makes some amazing designs and she offers them very, very cheaply, if not free, on a coffee page. I don't know how you pronounce it, to be fair. And that's me done. I will see you 7 p.m. on Friday for the first advent calendar unboxing. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm excited to create that kind of content as well. I don't think I could always do one video every single day. That's crazy. But yeah. FlossTube 26 will go live on the first Wednesday after Christmas. I mean, Advent ones are just going to be called Advent calendars. They're not going to be called Floss Tubes because they're not Floss Tubes. So I hope you enjoy them. And I'll see you on Friday at 7 p.m. for the first day unboxing of the Advent calendar. Have a lovely week. Bye.